Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Outstanding shot, high quality. A birdie putt awaits. Currently 1 under for the event. The second hole at player Sayona Rich, less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dogleg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green is protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Pretty sure this one's going to move pretty hard right to left.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy 2-putt. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
He's currently tied for third. The third hole at player Sayona is just a picturesque par 3.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful, picturesque, but difficult par 3.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
11 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
I don't mind the look of this. What a putt that was. Let's catch up with Will Zalatoris, shall we? This was his second.
Very nice shot.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Rich, the fourth hole is a beauty. A short par 4 where there's so many options.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
It's a nice day to find another fairway.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
Let's return to live play now. Sitting at 3 under par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Like the look of this one. All good putters accelerate through the ball. That's a solid par. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 5th hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, certainly makes up for what little was on option at the 4th.
I'm assuming that this hole's name is Diablo because it is a devil of a par 4. Very little room out to the right to find the fairway. Anything missing left. All the way down the hole, you're finding the ocean and a green that is perched right next to it as well. I don't know the best way to play this hole, but I know that 5 is a fantastic score.
Beautiful.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And now we go to the 9th. And this happened a moment ago.
Second shot here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 6th hole at Playa Sayona really puts a premium on placing your tee shot in the right spot.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
A 3-time victor already this season. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Ah. 4 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. He's going along quite nicely in this tournament. Currently in 3rd place. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. Second shot here on the 7th.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that takes him to 6 under. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm on the 2nd hole. Tony Finau's prepping his next shot.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. As we head to the 8th at Playa Sayona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
This is his second shot. And only one off the pace here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he moves to 7 under. And updating the standings, they're currently in top spot alongside Rory McIlroy.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And he moves to 8 under now. Let's take a look at the current standings. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards.
Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. That's just inside the range. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. And he holds another one, and he's building quite a sizable lead here. The 11th hole at Playa Sayona perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left in the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
I tell you what, from the rough, nice. Super impressive effort from there. Well done.
This putt to get to double digits under the card. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going. Just a tiny bit left here.
That was well holed. And for birdie. The 12th hole is one of 3 par 3s on the inward half.
I can't decide which hole out here is the most beautiful. This one or all the others. Another gorgeous setting here for this par 3. Just a couple of bunkers you got to be mindful of with your tee shot, as well as the ocean back left. However, just sit back and soak in all this beauty.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Now 4 shots up after that hole. On the 13th tee at Playa Sayona, Rich, this short par 4 at 305 yards is gettable, but you can't hit it an inch to the right.
Oh, this is a doozy of a hole. 305 yards, but are you brave enough to take it on? Ooh, you have to be awfully sure of yourself. Lay it up down to the left-hand side and just hit a pitch and run second shot to find this tiny green located at the water's edge.
Ooh, staying aggressive, going for the green. Let's head out to the 8th hole. Here's Tony Finau. Okay, let's get back to the action. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough. Oh, be the right club today. Boy, Rich, that was a big time save, that one.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. The 13th hole at Playa Sayona is as pretty as any hole on the course, but 14's not far behind it.
I mean, it just doesn't stop, does it? Every single hole is a postcard moment. I just love the design and use of taking all of these green complexes and putting them as close to the ocean as possible. It just makes every hole pop beautifully. What a wonderful short par 3 that is absolutely diabolical.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And just a little bit of cleanup work remaining on this hole.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey, Luke. Yes, I'm down here checking out Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
This looks pretty handy. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. The 15th at Playa Sayona is the final par 5 on the golf course.
That waist area down the left-hand side is going to see a lot of action as players do not want to make the mistake of hitting it in the ocean to the right. A layup from there into a very small section of fairway leaves a third shot to another green and an outcrop of rocks on the ocean. Another stunner.
Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. sitting at -14 now for the event. The finishing stretch here at Playa Sayona starts here with the par 4 16th.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. Miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
I'm down here on the 11th hole as Tony Finau gets ready to hit.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup.
And from long range here.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters want to take on that waste bunker down the right-hand side. All the others out to the left-hand side. And there's an opening here that players might want to think about chasing their golf ball into, because this second shot, ooh, it is dangerous.
That's a good-looking shot there. Standing over his second shot. Oh, this looks fantastic. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
A great birdie chance here.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The unique finish here at Playa Sayona is a par 3.
Once again, over water, a common theme around this beautiful layout. Again, they give you plenty of room out to the right to bail out into a bunker or into a waste area. You'd love, dearly love, to finish off this round with a 3.
That was a bit of a miscue.
A bit too much club there.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? If he makes this, he'll save his par. And with that, his round has come to a close. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich?
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And we've got final round coverage coming your way right now. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway and our featured player is sitting right there in first place.
Yes, he's got the lead and needs to keep things steady heading into this final round. Should be a great day of golf ahead of us, Luke.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
This putt about 11 feet in distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Hey, nice looking line. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
And now that finds him in first place. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side you have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
From about 200 yards out. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, what about this start?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
After that, now 17 under for the tournament. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And tidy looking shot, that one. That was a top effort, that one. So close to going down. Lining up the birdie putt here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
So close. And this putt coming up for his par. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
Second shot here on the 4th. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a 4-footer remaining.
Trying to save a par here.
That's disappointing. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 5th.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The 6th hole is a par 5.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Maybe going for the green, are we?
Oh, it just barely snuck into the first cut.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Ooh, nice line. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. They've now arrived at the par 4 7th.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
John, you got a better view than we do. What's his lie like?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. Just a short putt remaining here. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
A strong par 4 here, Luke. fairway bunkers down the left and right hand side. Second shot to a green protected by bunkers left and right, and a little bit long. You're going to find a waste area. This is really a beautiful par 4, but it can be a little daunting.
Playing from around 160 yards. And he's hit that inside the range. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Well, that's a phenomenal performance. The lead is now out to 10 shots. Incredible. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 9th hole.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
Putting for birdie here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Absolutely, you dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player is full of confidence, and rightfully so.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Wow, what a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
John, have you got a read on this one?
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
Well, it's a good effort. Just missing the birdie there. And that should secure the par on this one. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. He's currently sitting in first place. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. His second shot here.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
That's a high caliber shot, that one. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, get in. Super shot, that.
He's only gone and chipped in for birdie. Nice. Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green, just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Got all of that one, using all the power to try and take it deep under par.
Not backing down one iota there, Luke. Love the aggressive play.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This putt, it's 41 feet out.
Ooh. This one's for birdie. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Par 3, hole number 14.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And after that, sitting at 24 under par for the tournament. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
Waist area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. From around 220 yards.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. This could be his 4th birdie in a row. How good was that putt?
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Time to face a par 4 now.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. You miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
He's setting up for his second shot.
That was a thing of beauty.
That's nicely done. Putting for birdie. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waist area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it is a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Oh! That's inside the range. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Going with the 5-wood. Always frustrated by missing a green.
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
How close was that to going down? This putt to win the event.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Don't sweat that. And ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. That putt seals the win.
Just continually impresses week in and week out. So good. Every single part of this player's game is spot on at the moment.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.